Hey guys, Cal here bringing you another video. It has been a while, have not been playing the game too much, but I am back because it is day of update. We won't be going to Town Hall 17 just because I forgot that I need to. Oh, there's a helper hut. What even is this? I haven't been playing for a while, and I thought I would go straight to 17, but I forgot to merge my defenses. So we're going to be doing some farming here. We're going to be doing the sneaky goblins. We did put down our hero hall, which we do want to upgrade this minion prince. Not too sure how good it is yet, but of course, time will tell. This is the army. We have some wall breakers here. If I haven't done this in so long, I don't remember if I actually use wall breakers in my composition, but for the most part, we have our what's called 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our 7 jumps, the rest invisibility spell, because we want to do 7 attacks, so that's why we bring 7 jumps. We have our wall wrecker. It's been a while, just bear with me. But we have our wall wrecker, of course, to serve as a wall breaker to get ourselves through that first layer of wall. And because of that, that's why we don't really need the wall breakers, but I accidentally boosted them, so we're going to use them anyways. And of course, the rest will be sneaky goblins. The farming post update is always terrible, except for today, I guess. So we're going to see how well our sneaky goblins will do in a post update world. And yeah, we're just going to drop the things in and go. So if you are new to the channel, this is the first one you've seen of me. Sorry for such a messy intro, but of course this is the way we farm. We just snipe town halls and take out the outside loot, and this will get us a good bonus. We of course have less what's called reward loot because of the dropping in trophies. Our base wasn't very good, so we of course dropped all the way down to masters. The higher you go, the better your loot will be, but we gotta work with what we got here. A nice exterior town hall. I also haven't played since the nerf of the warden. The warden got nerfed, and now the duration isn't as long anymore to my knowledge, so we're gonna be sure to be a little bit more careful when it comes to dealing with the town hall, not going too crazy and popping our warden too soon here. So let's see where our wall breaker goes here. Okay, it just goes to the outside, and this is why we don't really like the wall breaker, and we enjoy our jump spell a little bit more, just because one jump spell does exactly what this wall breaker did, and we could just use some more sneaky goblins in place of it. So we're going to pop the warden, and this is pretty much all we do. We just snipe town halls and keep chugging along. I'll show the loot afterwards, because there is of course the dropping of the heroes, which I haven't been doing, so let's just showcase that now. Oh, where's the hole? There we go. So here we're going to take out the town hall, and as many of you probably know, the loot bonus at the end is based off of the percent damage you have done. So if you have all your heroes, especially with the warden, you can just drop the warden with all your heroes, pop everything, and then get yourself some easy percent, because every percent you get is a little bit more loot. And we're going to drop out, and here we get 68,000 of each resource, and it adds up very quickly, especially if we are doing what we're going to be saying we're doing, which is doing 7 attacks at least. It really adds up really quickly. Here we have some nice dark elixir on the outside, which would be great, but I'm going to skip it because right now we mostly need to trophy push back up, so I'm going to be worried more about trophies now rather than loot. And you'll notice that even though we are only going to worry about trophies, we're still going to be getting not a ton of loot, but quite a bit of loot. I haven't played since the update, so I don't know what is new normal for loot quite yet. And I say this because I heard that you can get a lot more loot a lot quicker now. So maybe this strategy could be outdated. But only time will tell here as we see more and more bases. Because right now it doesn't feel like there's a lot of extra loot in each one of these bases. It's looking pretty normal, but again, this is post-update, a day after, or day of the update. So we have a lot of people using books and a lot of people using hammers and all that to get to that next town hall really quickly. So all the town hall, what are these? 16s that are currently around are probably either rushed and haven't merged their bases yet, or are just like newly developed. And we probably won't be seeing any Town Hall 17s. So let's just keep on rolling here, keep on finding some Town Halls that hopefully are on the outside, or at least easy to get to. Oh, here's one with a hole in it. And here, will the wall breaker work? See, in this, the wall breakers are so annoying, dude. I do not enjoy them at all. This is where the wall wrecker is really nice, because see, the wall wrecker goes straight into it, just like that. Triggers traps. I'm gonna help it out here to hopefully get some tanking, because we want to trigger this invisibility spell. It looks like we are not going to trigger it, so we're just going to drop one to trigger that invisibility spell. Don't want to deal with it. And then we'll run right into it. I've got some of this good dark elixir while we're out here poking it a little bit, and then let's just drop some sneaky goblins, drop an invisibility spell. And the reason why I'm using invisibility spell instead of warden is because we have all our heroes up. If I didn't have heroes up, I would just drop the ward and call it a day, but I want to show you how much loot we can get. And the numbers aren't going to look very good when it comes at the end to tally, because I didn't stop and think about the number we started with. But and if we go over here, it doesn't show us our loot bonus, so all the numbers are quite bad. But again, this is a numbers game here. We're doing it by sheer number of attacks rather than amount per hit. This one's pretty good. Everything's on the outside, so I'm just going to hit this one really quickly. I'm not going to use too many of our goblins here. Here is a nice one for that wall breaker. A wall wrecker would have worked just fine, but the wall breaker will double up here, and then we can use a jump spell to get into this section right here. So small perk of the wall breaker, but again, a wall wrecker and a wall wrecker plus jump spell would have been plenty to also do that. So here we might feel the burn of the warden nerf, but it looks like we're not going to at all, and we're going to let these work a little bit longer, get ourselves a few more percent, and going to leave with 38. And already we're in champion, so I guess I didn't drop as far as I thought I did. I'm actually just going to get rid of these wall breakers. They're not really doing it for me. They're not bringing me joy, so we are getting rid of them. So here we're going to keep on moving into this base. Let's see. So here it might be pretty easy to just funnel this out a little bit. Funnel this out. It might be hard to get into here with our wall wrecker. So I'm not going to even bother to try getting through that because we have the single inferno and monolith. I'm just going to drop some goblins here and hopefully get into this town hall, trigger both of these. Nice. There is a CC in here, so I'm actually just going to drop everything in the warden and just pop it in the core and just let this kind of work here. Not going to get too much loot from this one or percent, but it is what it is. Going to keep on chugging once again. We have plenty of troops, and it's just so easy to get a lot of trophies and gain a lot of loot. So here, see how, like, if we had a wall breaker, it wouldn't do anything. It would break this wall right here, and then it would go over here. So this, we would need 3 wall breakers, and because of that, it's just not worth it. Just drop one jump, and then we're there. And this is what I'm talking about. The wall breaker is just not needed. And it saves you 25k dark elixir. It makes it so that you don't have to attack as much with the sneaky goblins, because you only have to hit 25k rather than having to hit a bigger number, being 50k before you make profit. 25k is much more manageable than 50k, but of course if you're playing a lot, 50k is also nothing. You can get that quite quickly. So yeah, it's all about how much you play, and the sneaky goblins make it so that you're getting a lot out of it when you do play. This one feels good. It feels like I might have to do a lot of funneling though. There's a lot of loot on the outside, so, and the video is starting to get a little long. I don't remember how long my videos used to be. I know I could check my channel, but I just wanted to get you all a video, and hopefully we'll get a few more videos over time, because I do want to not be rushed and catch up a little bit, at least with the heroes. I just mostly stopped playing because of the hassle of needing to log on every day. I'm not a big daily log on person. So with the whole hero equipment and feeling like I had to log in every day to make sure that I get enough to upgrade my equipment, kind of dampened my spirits a bit. And it hopefully it doesn't stop me from too much. But then everything got nerfed, and yeah, it was just yeah. But I don't want to be all doom and gloom here, so we're just going to keep on chugging. It is just kind of what happened though. So we're going to keep on chugging. Boom, taking it out. A nice 39%. Maybe if we let it run a bit more, we could have gone to 50, but it is what it is. We are down to our final few attacks, and we have 25 goblins left. Oh, our first town hall. That's crazy looking. It doesn't look like a town hall anymore. It just looks like a... It kind of looks like a clan castle, if I'm being completely honest, but it's cool. I'll get used to it. Here we have a nice here, so let's just drop everything like that, pop everything, and we disconnected. So the DCs are not going to end, but that probably ends our run because, oh, it looks like our heroes are good. So we will get that star, and let's see what we got here. Whoa, 52%. I guess it was a dead base, but it looks like we got a 2-star just by dropping our heroes, and because we were good with our heroes, all our heroes lived. And actually, now that I think about it, if we lose a hero, we have one in the bank still. So if our king or queen accidentally dies, we do have, or even a royal champion, we do have another hero in the back now, which actually might be quite good. We've been playing in a way that preserves our heroes, but maybe switching to a style that doesn't care too much about, at the very least, preserving one of our heroes. We might be able to push into a little bit more optimality using all our heroes effectively. But what'll probably end up happening is just that we have more heroes up at a time, meaning that dropping your heroes with the warden will become more of a viable strategy because you'll be likely to have more heroes to drop. But if you're noticing, we don't really use our invisibility spell because the warden is so good, and you can be doing this at any town hall. Once you get that warden, just level him up and you'll be all Gucci. It is a pain when you have to upgrade your warden, of course, but that just means that we'll be using our invisibility spell a bit more. So, we'll probably have some more of that gameplay coming in the future, as we do need to upgrade our warden as he is no longer maxed out. So here we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Hopefully this one doesn't end up blowing up in our face, because we only have 8 sneaky goblins. So here we're probably going to utilize our invisibility spells a bit better here. So I'm going to let them kind of go, because this will be our last attack. Use this again to trigger any traps. Nice. We'll do one test, and it looks like they're going to the right place, so we'll just do that and pop it, and we should get this final star pretty easily. Nice. We're gonna let this kind of roll out here. Might as well get the most out of our hero. Oh, and like right now, what we could have done is dipped out and brought in the new hero, which definitely would have gotten us more percent. So already being able to utilize the new hero outside of war attacks is going to be cool. It does hit everything, so maybe not bring the Royal Champion, because the Royal Champion only hits defenses, and maybe having something else that would be able to snipe like collectors would be more useful in a farming world. So we'll see. Queen is going to take out the queen. Hopefully we get one more building. Boom, going to hit 23%. 20 is the golden number, because that gives you 100k in gives you 100k at champion, the highest league, not quite Titan. I believe it's champion, where war leagues. No, I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, here. Yeah, Titan. So in Titan it is 100k, which is pretty good. So I'll put the amount in the title, how much we've gained, but when it comes to attacks, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks in. 1 army, 13 attacks, and even though it doesn't look like a great amount per hit, even at 100k per hit is 1.3 mil, and that's only if we're getting 100k per attack, which we definitely are, and we are even getting more than that. So it's very easy to take advantage of dead bases with this and still simultaneously getting a star. We've gained a lot of trophies, and overall, if you are not invested into the war scene and you are more invested in just getting your troops up, this is a great way to get a lot of loot really quickly. So hopefully you all did enjoy the video. I'll try to upload as often as I can. I don't want to make any promises though. I'll try to upload at least once a week, especially when I'm just playing on this account. The upgrade times will be pretty long, so we'll see, and I'll try to optimize what we're trying to do, especially with this new hero. I bet we can get a lot done with this hero. So hopefully you all did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.